looks like we're all set to go. Which means that it is the reset day, Tuesday being reset day, which means that's the opportunity we use to come back here to Doma to experience the opportunity to further rebuild the Doman Enclave. So we got the opportunity last week to finish one project and start another. And so how will we continue to make this progress even further? We'll find out as we get this journey started here tonight. So, hey there to Mira, to Emily, and to A. Cooper. Welcome to the stream, and to everyone else that's logging on, we're glad to have you with us. So, greetings people of the world, Matthew back with you here at Novaura Autism for another edition of A Day in the Life of Tales of Eorzea here in Final Fantasy XIV. As we're here, of course, as mentioned, with Corinne here in Doma, and we're going to start the proceedings by donating to the contributions for restoration of the Doman Enclave. So, last time we completed the reconstruction of the Risaijuku school, and so now the Enclave barracks for the local guard have been begun. So we're gonna see how many of these things we can give to these people. Let's see just what all I can give here. Because I know there are some things that I really want to give these guys. I don't know how much of them I have, but we'll see how it goes. Because I do have double the points now. So we're definitely taking advantage of that. So definitely going to drop as many... Oh, where do I unlock Esthetician? Inlim Sulaminsa. Sulaminsa at the Drowning Wench. Alright, so also found some Merit Hide. Oh yeah, look at all the materia I can start by giving out. And keep in mind, our contributions can now go up to 25,000. And we'll see how much of this we can give to start. So yeah, 7,018,318, that's a good start there. Congrats there, Mir, well done. Alright, let's go ahead and give this to the Shazenkai. On behalf of the Shosenkai Corinne, I thank you for your support. Hey there, Kozukura. It's good to see you again. I am pleased to inform you that we made great strides on our efforts to rebuild the Enclave. So yeah, as far as the reconstruction of the guards' barracks, here's how it looks so far. They now have a training area, including 2-pronged lances for them to use. Owing to your many contributions, the Enclave Barracks has seen further developments. As you continue to contribute to the Shazenkai and the reconstruction effort, in what other ways might the Doman Enclave grow and change? So, since we're welcoming back a viewer that has not been around for a while, Cooper, we're gonna give you the opportunity, as well as to everyone else, if you have not yet done so, an opportunity to join our Discord server. If you're so interested, please click on the link that I have put in the chat to become part of our Discord community. Alright, so where are we gonna go directly to... Nope, not going directly to another one of those. Okay, so now we can, I guess, start looking in here to see if there's anything I might want to give up. Probably not, but I'm nonetheless willing to make the effort. If there's anything I have in here that's worthwhile. Striking, healing. That's also striking. We have picked up something better, so we can give this. And this will take a little bit of figuring out. Maiming, of striking, fending. Yeah, what can we part with? Casting, striking, fending. That's fending as well. We have these, so this is going away. Aiming, but I don't have anything that's close to 70 yet on one of those. Okay, striking. Okay, Arc Knight's belt is better, so we can part with this belt. Of aiming, we can part with this belt. That's of healing. That's of striking. Yeah, it's always an interesting thing to determine what you can give up. Okay, we got the Arc Knight bottoms again here, so these are no longer required. Oh, we've already maxed out. Oh. Yeah, by only 7 gills, so we actually don't need... So we can part with something like the Merit Hide. And we'll reach the goal anyway. I offer my most sincere gratitude for your kind donations. Well, thank you, Kozakura. I've received word from Malty as to the state of the barracks. Like, Malty? I thought he's Malto. Oh, did I say Malty? He would be most upset if he knew I used that name. You see, we grew up together and Malty was my nickname for him. When we were little, he did not mind being called that, but now he tells me such a childish name ill befits a man of his standing. Anyway, there are matters more deserving of your attention. What say we go and see the Enclave barracks? I think that's a good idea. So let's make our way over there. And see just how much progress we've been able to successfully implement on these barracks. So right over here, here's Mauto, which is his proper name that we got to know about last week. Greetings, Corinne, and you too, Kozakura. I hope you like what we have done with the barracks. It has come a long way, I am sure you will agree. Yeah, even I am amazed we managed to get it finished so quickly, what with all of our patrolling and assisting people with their troubles. Your donations were so generous that we were able to afford new weapons. Thankfully, beyond seeing off the odd creature that wanders too close to the perimeter walls, we have had little cause to use them. We have also the equipment necessary to put out fires and detain criminals. Again, nothing of that nature has occurred so far, much to our relief. There is one missing cat that still eludes us, however. It is bound to show up soon, and may I say, I'm amazed at the lengths to which you are willing to go to help the Enclave. The real reason we came here, however, is to deliver a message. There was a missive addressed to you, Malty. I told you never to call me by that name! Yeah, too late. Yeah, she went smells. Never mind that. It is from Lord Hien himself. Simply put, he wishes to give the Enclave Guard official recognition in light of your service to the Kingdom of Doma. Surely not! Is this true? I guess so. Yes, it is. Lord Hien pays more attention to what goes on around here than you realize. Not content to rely on hearsay, he has shown a personal interest in the activities of the Enclave Guard, the patrols, and so on. He knows full well how committed and diligent you all have been, and thought that this is no more than you deserve. We never strove to be more than a group of well-organized volunteers, so this comes as something of a surprise. Many of us have families to support and jobs to hold down, so I only ask our members to contribute what time they can spare. If we were formerly in the employ of the kingdom, we could dedicate ourselves wholly to the Enclave Guard. Yes, the more I think on it, the more I realize what a privilege this truly is. Thank you, Corinne, Kosokura. It is your generosity and hard work that have made this possible. I intend to prove that your faith in us was not misplaced. Mission accomplished. We helped out this little Lupin get all the confidence he needs. Malto! Those Baduga men have infiltrated the Kiancon! Will they never learn? Apprehend the intruders. I want them alive and preferably unharmed. One of you stay here. I will prepare some choice words for you to deliver to those scoundrels. I'll gather some men and go on ahead. Once the Baduga have been trussed up and are given a severe telling off, they will know better than to try any of their antics again. I wonder that too there, Mira. I also wonder how big this will be when it's all said and done. Because yeah, there'll still be another patch to possibly do this. Would you excuse us for a few moments? Oh yeah, they gotta go deal with Baduga. I never knew he had it in him to become such a respected leader. The Enclave Bergs are exactly what this place needed, and Meltor has surpassed all expectations. Now that the important matter of protecting the citizenry appears to have been addressed, I have another proposal for you. And what will that be? I expect you have seen the enormous imperial structure by the docks. I actually know. Although it has for the most part been demolished, the watchtower still looms ominously over the Enclave, an unpleasant reminder of the occupation. Since the efforts of the Shosenkai have predominantly focused on establishing an acceptable standing of living for our people, cases such as this has not been receiving much attention until now. Hey Elizabeth, welcome to stream, glad to have you with us. Fortunately, we are now in a position to divert donations to a place in the Garlean Bell Tower with one of our own, so that we may cast a watchful eye across the One River and the surrounding region. If you are able to continue your contributions, it would be immensely beneficial for the Enclave. Don't you worry about that, Kozakura. We've got your back, young lady. Yeah, we'll take care of it. And don't rough them up too much. The Ihase needs the help in the paddy fields. Yeah, welcome back there, Melto. Sorry about that. Did I hear you mention building a new watchtower? If you need people to man it, look no further than the Enclave Guard. Yeah. Fantastic! Indeed, it is fantastic. Enclave Barracks are complete. Now that the Enclave Barracks is complete, the Shosenkai aims to further improve security by replacing the Imperial Watchtower with one of Doman design. Furthermore, as a result of the Enclave's expansion, the rate of gratuities paid for donations has increased, as well as the weekly budgets. So yeah, it's gone up yet again. So yeah, once you reach this point, the weekly budget now goes up to 30,000. So yeah, it's getting up there. But if you're willing to make the time and the efforts to do this, it's worthwhile. So before we continue on, I think I should show off what they were talking about. Yeah, what they're referring to is this. This is the Garlean Watchtower that they were talking about. And so they want to hack away at it and replace it with something more original. Yeah, you can see they're really... Yeah, take this, Garlean rubble, he says. So yeah, this gives you an idea of what we're getting rid of and what's replacing it. So now that you have an idea of what's going away, let's go ahead and further add to our support for the Shazenkai. Because now that we have another 5,000 gil to play with, we can do just that. Oh, but we'll get an opportunity to get a conversation before we move on. Yeah, because we should at least get that taken care of. We were able to cover the cost of having the old Imperial Tower completely demolished. Not only that, but the masons and carpenters wasted no time in starting work on the new one. If you would like to know more, I suggest speaking with Ishibushi, the foreman. He will explain how your donations are making a difference. Yeah, I'm actually working on it on 3 characters. Mathia and Corinne, obviously, and next year's Warrior of Light. Whom, by the way, is on their way to successfully reconstructing East Risai Juku. They've reached that point now in reconstruction. So here's Ishibushi, and you can see, yeah, it didn't take long for the new look to be introduced. You must be Corinne. So, come to inspect our work, have you? Yeah, I guess I have. And he has a friend, named Hachisuba. Please, allow me to apologize on behalf of Master Ishibushi. He does not mean to be rude, but he is simply brusque by nature. In fact, I am sure he is very pleased to see you at our construction sites. You see, like everyone else in the Enclave, we too have benefited from your magnanimity. Were it not for your donations, we would have no tools or resources with which to go about our work. As such, we owe you a debt of gratitude for this opportunity to improve the lives of our fellow domans. Is that what you meant to say? I guess that's a yes. We would have thanked you sooner had we not been so busy here. Even working day and night, it took an awfully long time to bring down the old tower. I will say one thing for those Galleons, they certainly know how to build. We were getting nowhere with the tools we had, so we had to import ones better suited to taking apart steel structures. And explosives. Lots of explosives. Yeah, boom goes the dynamite, right? Now we are making swift progress on building our own tower. Isn't that right, Master? If you worked as much as you talk, we would have finished it by now. Ouch. My mother always says I should become an orator instead of a builder. Well, you certainly have a gift for the gab. Maybe you should take her advice. Anyway, let us address the matter at hand. Our plans for the tower. Yes, we still need to decide how to build the uppermost section. Seeing as your donations are funding this endeavor, perhaps we should ask you, Corinne, what do you think should be placed at the top of the tower? So yeah, we actually get to choose here. Why not give it a beacon and turn it into a lighthouse? Or what this place needs is a massive statue of Lord Hien. Now, granted, the statue would be cool, but I think given that we're still worried about possible Garlean repercussions, we need to think about practicality. Brilliant! Why didn't I think of that? Not only will it serve to guide ships traveling at night, but the increased visibility will make it easier for the guards to keep an eye on the Enclave. What say you, Master? Yeah. Let's look at the initial fruits of our labor. And that's a lot of scars on his face. I say, yes. Excellent. Now if you'll excuse us, we have work to do. Sounds like a plan. Construction of the watchtower is proceeding quickly, with plans to include a beacon so that it may also function as a lighthouse. As you continue to contribute to the Shazenkai in the reconstruction effort, in what other ways might the Doman Enclave grow and change? Oh, you're looking to accomplish enough money for your own house. And not just a house, a mansion, no less. Yeah, it's too bad you can't make it like a free company mansion. I'm sure Skyla it would make Skyla happy. Hey Ian, how are ya? Yeah, since we still have to max out our donations for the week, we're gonna go ahead and come back to the donation basket. We will not get any further cutscenes. We're just gonna drop in enough stuff that we constitute 5,000 gills. So why don't we drop in some of these rationing manuals? That will take 1,800 right off the gate. Now to determine if I can possibly part with anything else. Okay, yeah, we were about to give this up. That's 3,500 right there. And I don't need the scouting trousers. So yeah, there's our max out right there. As ever, you are too kind. Your donation has brought us to the limit of our weekly budget, and so I must refuse any additional contributions until our coffers have been replenished. Thank you again. And so, next week we get to come back and see how much we can do with the new watchtower / lighthouse. Oh. Well, hopefully you'll make that come true there, Emily. Alright. Oh, not only is Toaster on, but so is Ilsanth. Yeah, maybe we can go on a leveling roulette together. If you're on right now, Emily, and you're interested in joining us. Alright. Let's go back to the FC house. Yeah, it would. So yeah, Dome and Enclave reconstruction done for another week. So let's go on inside. So, just a reminder for you guys, while we're waiting for the opportunity to get started on doing dungeons, tomorrow is the day when I will have the opportunity to, well, first I'm going to change the music, just because. Yeah, because the music, as fun as it is a little too loud. We need to change this a bit here. Let's just go change it to the Gridania theme for now. Alright, so, anyway, tomorrow is the day when we will have the opportunity to promote the 25 years of autism webcast on my local talk radio station here where I live. And I'll be doing it on the talk show hosted by the gentleman who we helped out earlier this year with his Farewell for Hire campaign to help him raise money for cystic fibrosis. So please click on the link that I've just provided and make sure you can bookmark it if you can. I will be with him to promote the 25 years of autism webcast starting at 11:45 Eastern Time. So please feel free to support the events as well by coming to listen to me promoting it on the radio tomorrow. Really hope to accomplish something wonderful with this event, because of course we're doing it for charity, and it'll be the biggest charity pull I will ever do to this point. Hey Sabrina, welcome to the stream, glad to have you with us. Yeah, you have a lot of stuff there, Emily. That's 300 of each of the chocobo coloring fruits? Do you really need that many? Okay, Toasted Polly in the middle of doing the story right now. I can see if he's wanting to join me. Also, I want to wait until Elsanth's out of the navel to see if he wants to join me on Leveling Roulette. Emily, while we're waiting for Elsanth and Toaster, do you want to team up with me for the weekly Omega Clear? Because I do need that for Corinne, of course. As it stands right now, I have 3 Alphascape crystalloids. I need 4 more. Plus, on top of that, of course, 10 Romanus tokens of Genesis in order to get myself a brand new lance. We're placing bets already? Are you finished? Awesome. Yeah, I knew it wouldn't take him long because it was a Titan raid. So Emily, do you want to team up for the weekly Omega Clear? Oh, who's got a... yeah, someone's got a errant Moogle. Okay, it's Elsanth coming in. Yeah, I think we've seen this look on Elsanth before with the Black Mage. And let's have the 2 Moogles start dancing. Okay. Alright, so we'll see if Elsanth's interested. Okay, fair enough. So just as a reminder for those of you just logging in, tomorrow is the day where we are promoting the 25 Years of Autism webcast on my local radio station, and I'd encourage you guys to click on the link provided that's in the chat so that you can have the opportunity to listen to me promoting it starting at 11:45 a.m. Eastern Time. Alright, so as we're having the Moogles dance for our amusements, let's go ahead and activate Alphascape 4.0. Should probably back up a little just so we can give you guys a proper view of the dancing Moogles. Know what? You don't like it from first-person perspective? I was about to say, you sure you don't like it from first-person perspective there, Sabrina? So yeah, I also still need to show off the level 50 Summoner Challenge as well as the Scholar Challenges. I have not yet done that, and I need to show that off tonight. So yeah, likely once we finish with Omega, we'll move on to focusing on that stuff. Yeah, I do notice that healers in that battle really focus their attention on the tanks more than the DPS. I mean, logically they're supposed to, but DPS have just as much importance because, of course, they're the ones dealing the primary amount of damage. Alright, we'll have to put this dance on hold as we wait for run into AlphaScape 4.0. Wow. Everyone's almost to the point where they're at least 45,000 max HP. And we're wasting no time throwing ourselves at Omega. Let's get out the heavy hitting right out of the gates. Nice run away. Oh, yeah, don't take it that far. Yeah, don't kill yourself to save us. I should be ready to shift position here because we know that the female has very strong knockback ability. Speaking of which, yeah, so, yeah, we're starting over. Because, yeah, I'll just stand here in the middle and die. What a surprise. People not remembering that the female has knockback capability and it kills both healers. Take two. Yeah, that was fast. Yeah, so, yeah, you were right earlier about neglectful healers there, Emily. You were absolutely right about that. A little more to the right, or left, rather. A little more. Good idea. Probably should stay over on this side. And this time everyone stays on the platform. Gotta run here. Ooh, keep going, keep going. There we go. Don't have what I need as of yet. Should be expecting the changeover again. Just waiting for it to occur here. Gotta come in for this one. And then run away from that. Okay, so far so good. Now let's really let loose. Oh, that was 19,000 right there. Alright, so Mega changing again. Should have known he was going to do that. He stood there and took it. Alright, powerful monk. Take this, use it. Everyone run in the middle. And run away. have it in close. Got it off. Put my heavy thrust back up. Keep going. Get hit with the laser shower. Then loose. Okay, changing over again. This will be for the. This will be for the break down the shield round. Need to be standing over here for the knockback. And then go. Take the intentional time bonus. Okay, good. It did go off. Keep going. Shield down. We should be fine. And we are. Alright, it's time to run, first of all. She's over here, stand over on this side. Alright, so away we go. What's our assignment? Gotta hit the guy. Gotta hit the guy. As we welcome a new viewer to the channel, Bumper Cat. Welcome to Let's Play Novaura Autism. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. And also hello to Silver Hawk. Glad to have you with us this evening. And Jacob, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. Glad to have you here tonight. Gotta chase after it. Think we need some separation. Alright, keep hitting the guy. And we'll share this with you, because I really have no other viable options currently. Thank you for the separation. Trigger fire dive. Whoa. Oh! Run! That was very inconveniently placed. Oh, so your toaster oven. Okay, thanks, Jacob, for letting us know. But yeah, that was very inconveniently placed. Yeah, both of those were in the worst possible positions, and we are in a bad spot. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, it's gotta run over to Tim. No, no, no. Healer limit break. Even on standby if needed. But that could be soon, yep. Okay, get us back in the fight, please. And tanks, if you can provide some separation. No, can't say it. Oh, they are very badly stacked. And that's just bad stacking all round. And there's a reason why this is an optimized blade dance. And then run. No. Well, they have to come back together for Cosmo Memory. They have to come back for Cosmo Memory. Now separate them. And of course, no one's gonna listen to the Dragoon. Go down, go down, go down. So I can run. Starting over again. Because, yeah, these two don't want to separate these two. And now our fate is sealed. Because their power is magnified. Yeah, this gives you an idea of just exactly what you're dealing with here, there, Jacob. Change seating here. Alright, go. This. Run. Find this. Okay, changes the girl. Just keep going. Alright, knock back. Separate. Military stand. 1 and 2. Away. Launch it. This again. That's a good round, actually. Too bad it didn't quite give me the power boost I was hoping for. No! Don't shadow! Don't shadow! Don't shadow! That seems to be becoming a common trait among people who are sharing the same mechanic when they're being targeted. One runs away, and for whatever reason, the other person's instinct is to follow them. I've also noticed that as well happening in the Mist Dragon fight at the end of the burn as well. Because I was doing expert roulette with Corinne before work, and when the Mist Dragon went away for the low-lying fog and went to go do its dive attack, it seemed like I was running one direction and everyone wanted to follow me on the same direction. And not surprisingly, people got constantly hit, including me. Yeah, rather than minimizing our chances of getting hits, it seemed everyone wanted to increase them. Now like when did shadowing become a popular mechanic? How did that become so popular? Because more often than not, that's a bad idea. Okay, that's sufficient distance. We can... Oh! Ah! I didn't realize it until it was too late. I was like, oh, because I thought I had the girl targeting me. I thought I was being targeted by the girl, and it turns out that was not the case. Turns out that was not true at all. By the time I realized it was too late. I got hit by both attacks and died. Alright. This phase is finished. Okay. Oh. Guys over here, I need to run this side. Okay, not quite by that. What color? Red, behind the guy. So it does not change from the previous round. And I've got something in my eye that I need to get up, but I can't because I'm in the middle of doing this fight. Oh, here's as good a chance of this as any. Alright, so you take this. Be expecting the arrival of Cosmo Memory in a moment. There they go. Attack. Now will we see separation? I guess this is fine. I don't really know. Ah! Oh, awkward, awkward, awkward! Awkward! Ah, the healer died anyway. Also... Oh yeah, that's right, I'm hitting the guy. Hitting the guy, that's right. To remember who I need to target my attention on. Need to focus my attention on. Put this back. Then run. Alright, got past that. Oh, recharging Cosmo Memory again. Okay, we're actually doing much better this time. I do notice that we are making marked improvements. Out from this. Run. Awkward. Well, this is actually not a bad spot to stand. Now, all things considered, that was not bad. Just hold it on that strong. Well, the male has a lot less health than the girl, which means we will see a ton of laser shower spam when the girl is dead, or when the guy is dead. Oh, shadowing! Yeah, like, there's a huge variance right now. Splash down. I just hope the healers know to spam group heals when the guy goes down. Should be him gone. Alright, that's basically that. I guess well, I don't know who got the limit break off, but I'm glad we did get it off. There we go. There we go, we got it. Backflip for the win. Alright, so that's crystalloid number 4 for Corinne. A 97 on the shaft. Oh, I got it. I got it anyway. I got it anyway. Didn't get the OMG minion though. But there we go. There we go. We got what we were looking for. Yeah, that makes 4 crystalloids now for Corinne. 3 more weeks, and then she can get a new lance. It's because of the fact that our healers kept dying on us. Our healers kept dying on us there, Emily. Alright. I accomplished what I sought to do, so now we'll proceed to move on and attempt the Summoner and Scholar challenges. Do I have improved recommended gear? I do. So yeah, that jumps up to 116. The only thing I really need to improve is the book. Thankfully, I do have enough tomestones to deal with that. As far as Scholar is concerned, though, I don't think I have... No, I don't. Wait a minute, how would a Ring of Slaying help me? But yeah, Corinne needs new equipment all around. So, since we need to go take care of that, why don't you say we make a... Well, first we'll go to Mordona. Thanks, Elizabeth. That's very nice of you to say. It's actually the enhanced version of the casting armor that you get here in Mordona. Yeah, I just so happened to have that set up for when I was playing Red Mage. Speaking of Red Mage, hey Arya, how you been? Shrew may have left on his pilgrimage, but he sounded certain that we all meet again someday. Rather than wait for Dusty's intervention, however, I'd be glad to have you visit from time to time. We can compare spells, and I'll see how much further I need to go before I can finally catch up with you. Is that actually something you can do as a Red Mage? If you're playing on it? Well, anyway, there's something I need to do over here. And that is... by a couple of tombstone, and then 10 poetics. So that puts me up to 260, and then pass this over to Elena, who then can hook me up with what I need. Ironworks gear. We need for Summoner the Ironworks Magitech Grimoire. Everything else I will be getting out of... everything else I'll be getting out of the... crap, I can't think of it. Casting. Well, good by the looks of that, so... yeah, that takes up to 127. Yeah, so, because, yeah, most of the stuff is dyed red. Alright. So yeah, just to give you an idea of what the Summoner's Grimoire looks like. At level 50, if you're using Mordona. Yeah, yeah, I'm sure that probably you didn't see that all that quickly. Let me show it again. Yeah, the thing expands when you open it. Plus, on top of that, the grid that they show on the inside of the book is... it's normally supposed to be just plain white parchment with gray pencil on it, but here it's blue parchment with glowing green on it. Well, that sounds really cute. Alright. So now that I got what I need from here, and since I don't have enough tombstones ready for anything else, actually there is one thing I could get. Tombstones, Poetics, Magic. Yeah, I can go for any of the healing based gear that's 245 or lower. I think we'll just go with the eyepiece. And then everything else we can get from Ishgard. A 3-month-year-old. Alright, let's go see what we can obtain in the Jeweled Quasir. You guys are suddenly having a lot of fun in the chat. Elizabeth and Sabrina are really talking it up. And Emily's pitching in as well. Okay, I don't need to go to the market board for this. Okay. Battlecraft accessories. I need from you... yeah, this is gonna be all level 50 gear. Yeah, Ribbon of Healing. And 2 of these. And switch back to Scholar. Yeah, switch to some of this stuff. Now that's better, but we can do better still. So let's go to the Armorer. Disciple of War Magic gear. I need level 50. So some of the stuff I will need to move aside in order to make space for what I'm getting my hands on here. Because, yeah, the hat's on the outside, too? Alright. Yeah, this will definitely take some figuring out with, what we got here, so... Yeah, I was about to say, where's the evoker horn? Yeah, all the summoning gear I can set aside, or summoner's based gear I can set aside for now. And we can also set aside for now, what else can we set aside? I think I still need the below. I'm gonna set aside my traditional Elysian gear for now, because I'm not really using it that much and it's just taking up space currently. But I do need to leave the Elysian shoes on because that's actually part of Corinne's outfit. And I don't need this pair of dress shoes in my inventory currently because I have the ethereal version. Alright, so place an armory chests. And let me run back through. Recommended gear. Yeah, 115 on everything. But yeah, I now need a book. I need a Scholar's exclusive. Yeah, we have to go with the Codex because we can't use the Grimoire. So, Archaeoskin Codex. That takes us up to 115. So yeah, there we go. Oh, you two are having so much fun in the chat. Thanks for keeping it alive and well and interesting tonight. Okay, we got what we need for going to where we need to go. So, first of all, let's go back to Gridania and finish the Grimoire's quest, or the Summoner's quests. I should probably also glamour my outfit for the Scholar as well to my Nanny McPhee look. Alright, glamour plate. Scroll through to set 4. Perfect. Alright. Also, I should probably move the set numbers up. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I would have the... Yeah, and it's not red, so, we'll just use the Glamour Dispeller. And then dye this red as well. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, this is how the hood normally looks. And it also has a it also has use of the visory mode as well, so you can pull the hood down over your eyes. Give you more of a more menacing and intimidating look. Oh, and now Mira's chiming in too. Oh, congrats there, Mira. But yeah, I like how you can pull the Mordona hood, the Ironworks hood, over your eyes to give you more of an intimidating look. Anyway, shall we make our way back over to a little place they call Mikado's Amphitheater and the Apkaru Falls. What makes you say that? What makes you say that, Sabrina? As we make our way back over to Mr. Stola's sister, Mitra. It's been a while since we've seen you, but we're back, and we're going to take on the last Summoner Challenge with an Arami Born. So let's go ahead and speak with Mitra for the level 50 Summoner Challenge in Arami Born, entitled Primal Burdens. And Mitra has some terrible news to tell you. Terrible? But why?
Corinne, there has been a terrible incident. My poor colleagues at St. Quenix find murdered. The reports are confused, but they all mention the same black-robed attacker. You know as well as I do that Tristan is behind this massacre. He's indeed grown bold, or desperate to commit such a brazen act. We should set off to Modena at once and speak with any survivors. It may be that we can glean some idea of what that cold-hearted monster was after, or where he might strike next. We must stop him, Corinne.
I will meet you there. Yeah, suddenly, blood is being shed. Are you saying that because I have two Mikote in my repertoire of characters? I mean, there's no questioning the adorability of the Mikote. Let's make our way back over to St. Quenix Find. Because we know things are going to be of some concern when we get there. Running all the way out to that place. Yeah, I know, I'm just trying to jump in on the conversation. Well, the survivor is over here somewhere. Yeah, dude, what happened?
Yes, I am absolutely certain. It was the same dark summoner whom Mitra described to us. We were celebrating a recent find, the soul crystal of an elegant summoner, when a man in black robes suddenly appeared and demanded we surrender the gem.
Look how winded Mitra is.
Naturally, we objected to this arrogant imposition, but he merely sneered at our refusal. The next moment the world exploded into flame. Through a haze of agony, I saw him snatch up the soul crystal from a smoldering body and stride off towards the singing shards. My friends, there is no warning, no negotiation. If the gods grant you the chance to exact vengeance, then I pray you show him the same mercy he afforded us.
Yeah, Mitra, what do you say to all this?
Another soul crystal? Yes, it makes sense he would shift his attention to a more easily obtainable gem. After all your progress, you would now make for a most formidable opponent. I must apologize for not sharing my theory earlier. I suspected that Tristan might desire the soul crystal you carry, but did not wish to draw any premature conclusions without sufficient evidence. I'm at a loss, however, to explain why he seeks to collect more of these elegant relics. We shall just have to ask the villain himself after we corner him in the singing shards. Let us be on our way.
Yeah, let's go deal with this little jerk. Yeah, he's clearly obvious he wants bloodshed by any means necessary to get what he wants. Just gonna make our way through this little labyrinth of crystals that are blue, then orange, then blue again. Yeah, he has to be around here somewhere. Wait a minute. Why is this? Okay, I've never seen this before. Okay. Yeah, the only way I can activate this is by crossing the line. Hold on a second. I need to get my game face on for this. Yeah, you want to go black? I'll go red. You want to play with clubs and spades? I'll play with hearts and diamonds. Oh, it's not just... it's not just Tristan. He's joined by an Asian. I have brought you the soul crystals as promised. That's a lot of soul crystals to give to an Asian. Yes, these appear to be authentic Caligan artifacts. Very well. I shall honor our bargain. From within these gems I will draw forth the memories of the ancient summoners and the slumbering essence of an elder primal. All the attendant knowledge and power shall be yours. And so with his trinity of gems... Yeah. He's not summoning a monster the normal way.
Oh, gods, the pain!
What'd you just do to the guy? Other than change his colors. Oh, the bumbling summoner and her incompetent lackey make an appearance at last. Think to capture me? Fools, I have orchestrated your every move. You have grown much in the art, it is true, but through the wisdom of the Paragons I now command the power of an Elder Primal.
You made a deal with the Paragons? And you call us the fools? The Arceans will never relinquish their hold on you!
A small price to pay. If you could but feel the strength that fills my entire being. It is indescribable. I will use this power to annihilate the beast tribes and put an end to their insufferable rituals once and for all. The primals will rise no more! Hear me, Demon King of Devouring Flame! Feed on my ever-burning anguish and be reborn! And thus, he gives us this to deal with. The culmination of my sacred duty is at hand. But first, there is one more soul crystal that must be mine. I will tolerate its wasted potential no longer. And I guess we gotta deal with it. Yeah, it's basically Black Ifrit is what it is. In the form of Beliasi guy. Well, Shenhua, you start then on making your life miserable. I mean, you do seem to like to be close to each other. Yeah, I should give myself a little bit of healing. I do have it, I should not waste it. Also, it just occurred to me that I never summoned. Yeah, Titan, can you come out here and tank for me? Yeah, I'm gonna need your help on this one. Run. I want my Aether Flow back. Oh. Tristan devours the life force of the thing he summoned. Now he's just gone a lot stronger. And he just dropped some crap on Mitra. Now let's go ahead and deal with the Onyx Claw that he brought out. I need to drop this Shadow Flare on you there, Tristan. Oh, run. But yeah, he's probably gonna die from the dots. And we got it. Yeah. You got owned by someone at 127 on item level. By all the memories of summoners past, I should have been unstoppable. I will sear the disease of beastmen from the face of the land. Deprived of worshippers, the primal that tempered my weak-willed sibling will wither into oblivion.
So I see my Order's records were accurate. Though it was buried deep in the archives, but recently uncovered a report that described how you slew your own brother. He was corrupted during your ill-fated encounter with Ifrit, was he not? I imagine your superiors in the Immortal Flames thought it a mercy to conceal that inglorious detail.
Once the soft-headed fool had been tempered, there was no saving him. And thus I took it upon myself to expunge the stain of embarrassment. But my work is left undone. The primal... No, all primals must suffer for that insult. After I killed my brother, I found myself liberated, my vision clear. No deed was too vile if it promised to add to the power I acquired. How can you not see? I'm the Sword of Vengeance, and I shall wrest that soul crystal from your blasted corpse! Yeah. Fueled by vengeance and nothing more. Yeah, thing is, your Ifrit isn't black anymore. And just ends up imploding. Taking Tristan with it in a sea of flames. So, yeah, that was quite painful. Hey, Mitra, we did it.
I wonder which struck the first blow to his sanity. The despair at his brother's tempering, or the guilt from slaying his own kin. It is ironic to think that, discounting the means, our purposes were fundamentally one and the same. A summoner employs the savagery of the primals to conquer the primals themselves. Had Tristan approached us as an ally, we might have found ourselves aiding his cause. Alas, he chose to walk the path of bloodshed. Each vicious act must have pushed the man deeper into madness until eventually, the lust for power and vengeance was all that drove him. The might of the primals carries with it a burden of responsibility and a measure of danger. I hope to never see you corrupted by the potent energy willed Corinne. It's time we return to Apkalu Falls. The Dark Summoner is no more.
Indeed. And good riddance for that. So, thank you, Titan. Your purpose is served. And we can go back to Gridania. Yeah, it's a long and very humble warp back here. Back to Miketo. Yeah, that was not a pleasant thing to occur, was it? Under any circumstances. So, back over top Karu Falls to complete our summoner journey within the Realm Reborn storyline with Amitra. Hey there, Amitra.
Oh, how I would love to declare our troubles at an end, but I fear the Arcene with whom Tristan made his bargain is yet afoot. These so-called paragons prey upon men and women who are at their weakest, speaking honeyed words to lead them down the road to destruction. In this manner, they seek to plunge the realm of Eorzea into chaos.
And not surprisingly, as Amitra is saying these words, it starts raining.
It is reassuring to know that heroes like you exist to foil their never-ending schemes and foul plots. An outright war against the Arceans looms closer day by day. Thus I would have you armor yourself with this last piece of the Evoker's attire.
Well, we won't need it actually, but thank you for having it. Let me have it.
It was discovered at the same dig site whence Tristan seized the Soul Crystal, and the St. Cornix Find researchers, grateful for your actions in bringing this murder summoner to justice, insisted that you complete your set. One can never be over-prepared when heading to battle against the Paragon. Wear it proudly, Corinne. Speaking of preparations, were you aware of the deeper layer of power hidden within your avatars? A technique exists that allows you to tap into the full potential of your Igai. You must have seen Tristan employing this ability. During the final battle with the Dark Summoner, you would have heard a whisper emanating from the Soul Crystal. Still your mind now, Corinne, and you will hear the voices of the ancient summoners instructing you in their greatest achievement. The true power of the Igai will be yours.
As we accept 48,000 experience points, the Evoker's doublet, which we will not be wearing, as well as a full set of level 90 summoner's attire, and the level of 50 ability Enkindle. Commands the pet to use its signature attack and has a 3-minute recast timer. And so that's that for the Summoners storyline for Realm Reborn. Of course, if you remember back to earlier this year, we had the opportunity to show off the Heaven's Ward Summoners storyline, so that would be what happens next when speaking with Amitra. But we're going to now change back over to Limsa Lominsa, namely Bronze Lake, and we'll resume the Scholar storyline. Sad quest equals sad rain. Yeah, that says it all there, Ichigo, doesn't it? Alright. Time for a little scholarly justice. Let's bring out our little fairy Eos. And make our way west. Near the entrance to the Wanderer's Palace. Oh, wait a minute. Not here? Okay, I guess I have to go back to Limsa Lominsa and speak with Olka Zolka, the original contact for the Scholars Challenges. He'll be over at the Marauders Guild. So yeah, back to Limsa then. Alright, Marauders Guild. Yeah, where's our boy Alcazolka? Here he is. Hey there, little man. It's good to see you again. So yeah, we've kept you waiting for a while. How much so? By being at level 40 to take on the next Scholar Challenge. Yeah, I don't know how far we've advanced. I don't remember how far we've advanced with the Scholar as far as what we remember from before, but we'll just have to look at the stuff and find out, starting with the level 40 Scholar Challenge entitled The Consequences of Anger. Alcazolka looks pleased to see you.
How curious that you always come at the most opportune time, Corinne. 'Tis divine providence, almost. Doubly so since we've both been blessed with a chance to refine our respective arts. You see, in your absence, I've been studying a section of the Nemean Treatise detailing marauder fighting techniques. The fundamentals do not differ much from modern methods, but there are slight variations in footwork and grip, as well as the distinctions between the various ranges, and the tactics best employed when... forgive me, I lost sight of the more pertinent point. Nemean scholars and marauders fought side by side, yes? Well, now you and I have an opportunity to do the same. A Tomberry has been spotted in Bronze Lake, and the Marauders Guild has been asked to dispatch it. Since Tomberries dwell within the Wanderer's Palace, an ancient Nemean temple recently discovered in the wake of the Calamity, there is a strong possibility that the creatures have resided there since before the fall of Nim. Do you follow my reasoning, Corinne? These malevolent creatures may have overrun the temple and claimed it for their own at the height of Nemean civilization. They may have posed a major threat to the ancient people even. If so, then surely facing one in battle would rekindle the memories of your fairy. Even if I am mistaken, the Tomberry poses a threat to the locals. Moreover, I would very much like to put my newly learned Nemean techniques to the test. So we will rendezvous outside the Wanderer's Palace, yes?
Alright, so now we go to Upper Lano. After skipping a step, we now can actually focus on doing it for real. Oh, come on. Yeah, I'm getting stuck on stuff. Oh, required combat. Yeah, we typically know how this goes, right? Before we start, though... Yeah, I can't use that, so... Okay. Looks like we're all good then. So yeah, we are easily above 44. Take care, Emily. Thanks for joining us here tonight. Alright, Alka.
Well met, Corinne. I had only just arrived myself. 'Twas in this vicinity that the Tomberry was last sighted. With luck, it will not have gone far.
Yeah. Eos arrives. Let her light the way to the Wanderer's Palace entrance. And yes, we have indeed found a Tomberry.
Look! Atop the stairs!
Yeah. Eos reacts like, what?
Oh, my son! My dear son! At long last, the rancor! It rises! It rises! It comes!
Yeah. Eos, where did you go? We need you! Yeah, don't wander too far off. I do actually need you for what we're currently doing. That should probably protect us also. That might be a good idea. Yeah, just saying that might be a good idea. Oh, I do have Bane. Good. Ah. Yeah, we can't have that around. Yeah, get rid of these things. Gotta get them away. Oh, it healed itself. Meanwhile, we gotta help out Olka because he's not doing all that well. Here, Olka, have some physic on me. More crap is coming. For whatever reason, I'm not healing that much. As the wild things are coming back for another round. Oh wow, healed immediately! Healed immediately! Alright, now the purple. Whoa, that's AoE! Oh, okay, you need this. You need this in the worst way. I need to give you the opportunity to maintain a lead here. Yeah, I think he's had enough of what I'm doing. Alright, Aether Flow. A little sucker there, Mr. Olka. Yeah, we've got this. Yeah, let Olka finish it off. Yeah, going in for the kill! But then... Eos, what are you doing?
What are you doing? Move, damn you!
My... Yeah, he chased it off.
Confound it all!
Yeah, why'd you defend the Tomberry? There he is. Yeah, the encounter with the Tomberry rekindles the fairy's memories. Yeah, that was nothing short of weird. Victory question mark. Yeah. Sounds about right, doesn't it?
Ah, what happened, Corinne? I thought you could control her. I apologize. I know you've only just begun to work with the fairy. Some disobedience is to be expected. Axemaster Winswin will be disappointed, but there's naught we can do. The Tomberry is long gone. Let us return to Limsa Lominsa.
And so we shall. Back to L2. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of you are scratching your heads. But if you remember back to the Heavensward Scholars storyline that I showed off with Mathia earlier, there's a reason why that happened. Yeah, if you remember back to earlier this year when I did the Scholars storyline with Mathia, there's a reason why you saw what you saw. So back to the Marauders Guild. And I'll speak with Olka once again.
Ah, Corinne, Permit me to apologize a second time. Earlier, I was flustered and not myself. In the aftermath of the Tomberry's escape, I completely overlooked our accomplishments. We confirmed the viability of Nemean tactics and proved that a scholar and marauder working in tandem is a force to be reckoned with, would you not say? And correct me if I'm mistaken, but your fairy regained some of her memory, yes? With that in mind, I feel comfortable claiming that this was a worthwhile endeavor. However, do try and gain greater mastery over your minion, Corinne. I would hate for a repeat of that incident.
Very well. And we'll take the 22,540 experience. So this is another 40? Nope, we're moving on to the 45. So we're taking on the level 45 Scholar Challenge, which means we'll be picking up the Scholar's parts of the Scholar's outfit, not that we necessarily need it, for the challenge entitled In the Image of the Ancients. Alkazolka has news which should be of great interest to you.
Good to see you, Corinne. I have made yet another discovery which pertains to you and your scholarly arts. I have come into possession of several ancient engravings, including some which show the traditional raiments of Nemean scholars. In fact, the extraordinary detail of these illustrations, coupled with information gleaned from other sources, was sufficient to deduce their design. At present, it is impossible to say how historically accurate my designs are. That is why I propose we enlist the aid of Eorzea's preeminent artisans, so that we might recreate these garments. Should they prove sufficiently authentic, I expect your fairy will regain more of her missing memories. In the hands of a preeminent weaver, say Master Redolent rows of sunk silk tapestries, this information should be sufficient. But you cannot journey to Ul'dah until you have gathered the leaves of a direwort. My text explicitly mentioned that the plant's pigments were used to dye Nemean uniforms. Alas, direwort is much rarer than it was in the days of yore. It can only be found in the fog fens now. Lest you think I mean to make you do all the work, worry not. While you scour Mordona for the plant, I will contact Master Rose and convince him to help, though I doubt it will require much effort.
Very well then. So yes, we must be off to Mordona once again. The Moogle should be the channel mascot. Yeah, I might add that to the channel banner. I think I might do that. But I'm also awaiting a sketch from someone who I asked for a commission on to see if they'll do something, because they've already shown me an initial sketch of when I used to be with Skyla. And even though I'm no longer with her, I thought it would be a good idea to at least have a sketch of us together, because we had so many good memories over the time we shared together. And so I was shown the initial sketch. It has to be colored still. I'll do my best to not get licked by Nyx. Yeah, they always like to turn right into you as you're walking past them. They just have that preternatural skill that allows them to know when someone is walking by them. You don't want to stick around over here, though. Okay, here's the plant we require. Yeah, I was thinking, yeah, the Morble's not going to chase me that far. Yeah, apparently it can only grow on rocks. And it doesn't matter, there's a warble anyway. Yeah, it turns out there was a Morble here all along. Let's get rid of the little guys first. Oh, they'll die by virtue of the dot damage. Yeah. And there goes its mama. Yeah, and your mama. There we go. So now we gotta take this over to Ul'dah. and speak with the Master of the Weavers Guild, Mr. Redolent Rose. Alright. Let's head on over to the Weavers Guild. Hey, Mira, welcome back. Alright, it's time to have ourselves a conversation with Mr. Redolent Rose. And his fancy outfits. Yeah, there's the man himself. Good to see you again there. I suppose you do have a rather scholarly air about you. I've been expecting you, Corinne. Have you the leaves and Alkazolka's designs, then? I do, yes. Well learned and well dressed, apparently, is the text. Crafting raiments that have not been seen in 1,500 years. This is indeed a daunting challenge. But it is one I suspect I will enjoy a great deal, for rare is the day a weaver revives ancient fashion. I shall begin at once. You may observe if you like, but be aware it will be a lengthy process. So yeah, it goes about doing his thing. Yeah, already took it out of him. It has been some time since I labored with such intensity. I adhered to Alkazolka's designs as best I could, though there were certain aspects I felt compelled to change. His lack of familiarity with textiles and weaving led to what I can only assume are errors. You will note that I could only complete the culottes. This is because the other garments require skills which I do not possess. So what are we going to do? Mistresses Serendipity and Geva of the Goldsmiths and Leatherworkers Guilds respectively can provide the finishing touches to the remaining pieces. Ah, but you were unaware that I could not craft the full set by myself, weren't you? Very well, I shall send word to them on your behalf, Corinne. You'll need only visit each guild and present to them my unfinished work. Very well, thank you so much. Yeah, let's put a little spring in our step. Yeah, there's a bit of distance to get to the Goldsmiths Guild. Because the Miners Guild is situated in between the two of them. Alright, over to Goldsmith Guild's Master Serendipity.
Greetings, Corinne. Red said you'd be along shortly. Let's see that mortarboard. This shouldn't take long. Wait here a moment.
And so, doing what she needs to do.
Here it is, as promised. Amazing what a difference a myth or tassel can make, isn't it?
Myth? Well...
Wear it with pride, Corinne. Now off you go and be sure to enjoy your time in Gordania.
I always do. So, time to go home. Yeah, it's not often we go visit the crafters. We're just getting this outfit enhanced there, Sabrina. So off to the Leatherworkers Guild. And we'll go meet with Lady Geva. Yeah, of course, thanks to the Leatherworkers Guild, that's what gives the Wood Whalers their trademark green chest armor. Yeah, the creepy masks, that's all the Carpenters Guild. Yeah, you can blame them. Hello there, Miss Gava.
Ah, Corinne, the woman who would single-handedly revive the scholarly arts. Alright then, show me what you've got.
There you go.
Master Rose's work is marvelous as to be expected. This will be a pleasure.
Yeah, I am going to do that there, Sabrina.
There you go. One pair of fingerless buffalo leather gloves, perfect for the scholar who prefers that her text protection does not come at a cost to dexterity. Oh, the boots? Abel will see to those. He's an expert cordwainer, so you needn't worry about the quality. Besides, I've already spoiled you by making your gloves for free.
Fair enough. So you must be your assistant. Hello there, Mr. Bell. Actually, you're Belly. Alright.
You're the scholar, yes? I've been instructed to assist you. If you would please let me see Master Rose's work.
Have at it.
The craftsmanship is amazing. I cannot wait to get started.
Here you are, madam, made with the finest bull and buffalo leather in accordance with Okazoka's designs, which are very impressive, I must say.
He must be dying to see the completed set. I know I would be had I gone to such great lengths. You ought to surprise him by wearing the garments when next you meet him.
Is it required, though? On any event, let's work back to Limsalamenta. Boy, aren't we pushy tonight? I already did, Sabrina. So over to the Marauders Guild. Yeah, it's like, tell me, not him, tell me. Yeah, I am required to put this stuff on. They do want me to see me wearing it. So that means I need to return some of this stuff. So yeah, Scholar's Gloves. There's the culottes. I don't see the boots on here. We'll set these aside for now. Yeah, of course I won't be wearing these into battle when asked upon. And the mortar boards out here, but yeah, I made some space for it. Just need to go and change it so I can have it put on. Yeah, cause, yeah, you know the thing about scholars and mortarboards, right? And you can wear with glasses on or off. Yeah, me preferably I prefer glasses off, but that's just me. Alright, Alka. Yeah, how is it?
By the gods, I feel as though I've been transported backwards through time. You are the very image of the Nemean scholars of Eld. Well, minus the gown, but still, never in my wildest dreams did I think it would turn out this well. Ah, I see you prove as well, little one. Suffice it to say, we can consider this a great success.
And so we'll take our 12,420 experience points for doing this. So yeah, this will be the 50. No, we gotta do another 45 to obtain ability. Alright. So, very well. We'll go ahead and do this, and since we're pretty much on 2 hours now, we'll do this as our last quest of the night, and then we'll do the level 50 Scholars Challenge next Tuesday. So, let's take on the level 45 Scholar Challenge entitled, For Your Fellow Man. Alkazolka wishes to propose another way you might rekindle your fairy's memories.
Ah yes, I forgot to mention that while I was awaiting your return, I made considerable progress with the deciphering of my Nemean tablets. Much of what I have learned until now has pertained to the roles of the scholars within the military. However, these latest texts offer insight into a scholar's activities during times of peace. As you can imagine, they were not the sort to let their restorative magics go to waste. One particularly stirring account describes their selfless efforts to combat the spread of a virulent plague at which one point threatened to engulf all of Nim. Naturally, they did so with the aid of their fairies, which is why I believe that similar acts of charity may serve to further awaken your winged companion. If you are of no mind to test my theory, why not journey to Camp Bronze Lake? You'll find no shortage of the sick and wounded there. Rakusa Farusa would doubtless welcome your services were you to offer them. He presides over the Warm Wine Sanatorium, so be sure to have a word with him if you decide to go.
I believe we can do that. But first, let's go ahead and step back into recommended gear. I was about to say, did Eos just give me a heal? I think out of instinct Eos did. Just out of instinct give me a heal because I went up significantly in gear. Alright, back to Bronze Lake. Yes, Sabrina, it is coming. We are giving you a Moogle mascot for use on the channel banner. Girl, you need to calm down. Girl, you need to calm down. You're gonna make yourself sick if you keep shouting at people like that. Alright, let's go ahead and speak with Rakusa.
Hello and welcome to Bronze Lake. If you desire treatment, pardon? You wish to administer treatment? Even if you are qualified to? Wait, you must be Corinne the Scholar. We are happy to accept any assistance you can provide. I am told you possess magics which can cleanse the body of toxins, impurities, and maladies. At the present, we have 5 patients visiting the springs who would benefit from this care. Pray attend to these individuals and return to me when finished.
Very well. Asuna? Do I have? Yes, I do. Short-breathed invalid? Yeah, it appears to be a female Lalafell? Based on the headband, but yeah, it's kind of hard to tell. Anyway, young lady, if you are indeed a lady.
Ah, my lungs! I can breathe again! Bless you, miss, bless you!
The fairy strains to remember, which means we must be making progress. A wine-soaked invalid Rogadin over here. Yeah, your hangover is finished. What the? Why do you have to go and do that? I'll pick another, take me wine away. You didn't want me to heal you? Well, too bad. You shouldn't have shown up. You should not have shown up, sir. Yeah. A wan-faced invalid. Another Rogadin. Yeah. What's with you Rogadins getting into trouble?
What did you do? You took something from me. Something bad. I don't know what you did, but I'm glad you did it. Thank you.
Oh. Yeah. Apparently we found the source. Corrupted Aether. Well, I'm gonna drop this on your head. Now you can be damaged in more ways than one. And you are dead. Yeah, you can sustain pain and misery in more ways than one. Looks like the next two are over here. Yeah, a dark-spirited invalid. It's gonna be going up one tier, and then we gotta drop down. Yeah, it appears to be a Hewer. A male Hewer is in trouble.
What's this wolf? Did you do that?
Thank you, whoever you are. And now we gotta go and assume one more person. So, running up again. A heavy-eyed invalid. Is this a Mikote? No, it's just a female Hewer. In any event, you're in need of help.
You've set me free. I no longer feel his eyes upon me.
You no longer feel his eyes? That's because, yeah, more corrupted Aether. More corrupted Aether in use. Yeah, this cannot stand. And now back over to Rakusa. And jump up here, hopefully, come on. Yeah, come on, my noble steed, you can do it. Alright, we're back.
Incredible! Absolutely incredible! What you did for those patients was nothing short of miraculous. Their commanding officers will be pleased to hear that they can return to active duty. You and Alka Zolka have my deepest thanks, Corinne.
And so that's back to L2. And then we'll complete the night. Love talk. I love to see that. I don't love to see RMTs though. Seems they really like Lem Solominsa these days. Do the RMTs. And no, sir, the feeling is not mutual. Back over to the Marauders Guild. Yeah, when I was talking about love, that's not what I had in mind. Well, looks like someone came from Bronze Lake but forgot to dress appropriately. Yeah, let's just erase that out of our heads. Alka?
Ah, Corinne, Rakusa Farusa tells me that your potent magics exceed all expectation.
That's right.
Had a good time, did you? Aye, I thought you might. It warms my heart to see the two of you making such great strides, and it reminds me that I must work harder to see that I am not left behind. For the nonce, I shall resume deciphering the Nimian tablets. Though they have yielded an immense quantity of information on the scholarly arts, I remain confident that they contain an equally impressive wealth of tactical information.
And thus we'll go ahead and take our 12,420 experience points, plus the level 45 scholar ability, Sacred Soil. Creates a designated area in which party members will suffer only 90% of all damage inflicted. Has a 30 second recast timer, and a 20% chance that the next sucker will cost no MP. Lasts for 15 seconds. Yeah, the fair imparts to you a knowledge of a new arts. And so yeah, we'll give Olka a week to decipher more of those Nimian tablets, and then we'll take on Corinne's level 50 Scholar Challenge next week. But for now, we've completed 2 hours of having fun here tonight. We not only got to show off the level 50 Summoners Challenge, but we progressed to now where we can unlock the level 50 Scholars Challenge for A Realm Reborn. In addition to that, we've further helped with the reconstruction of the Dome and Enclave. The barracks are now done, and so now we have a watchtower / lighthouse to focus on. And now that the budget's been raised to 30,000 gil worth of items, we are definitely gonna need to do everything we can to ensure that we get as much as we can get our hands on, so that we can ensure a successful completion of the watchtower. So yeah, I definitely will have my work cut out for me in the next few days as I attempt to get that taken care of. Hey Jonathan, it's been a while. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. We're just about to log off for tonight, but I'm glad you were able to make it and say hello. I'm glad you were able to make it and say hello. But I will give you guys one last reminder before I go. Tomorrow is the webcast, or not webcast, but me going to promote the 24 Hours of Autism webcast on my local news radio station in Canada. And that starts at 11:45 Eastern Time. So please click on the link, bookmark it, and make sure to join us at that time. Or you can listen to the entire webcast and you can find out exactly what's going on in my hometown. And then at 11:45 Eastern Time, we'll move on to be able to promote the 25 Years of Autism webcast to support the Children's Miracle Network. And I hope that all of you can make it and show your support. So, with that in mind, I'd like to thank everyone for watching tonight's edition of A Day in the Life of Tales of Eorzea here in Final Fantasy XIV. I will probably take the day off tomorrow for streaming because I really want to see if I can try and finally see if my Wii remotes will work properly so I can finally get back to recording Final Fantasy IV episodes. And then I will be back on Thursday and we'll be doing some more Minecraft. And so I will see you guys tomorrow for getting the opportunity to play some promote the 25 Years of Autism webcast. You want Moogle Dance? Well, I don't know if we can find another person who has a Moogle nearby, but at least I can close things out with the Moogle on screen. Yeah, he's happy that he wants you to be a part of things. So I will see you guys tomorrow on 570news.com when we promote the 25 Years of Autism webcast. So, thank you very much everyone for watching, and until next time everyone, this is Matthew at Novaura Autism, saying take care, and I'll see you soon.